Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Spellforce Conquest of Aeor. The Dark Star continues to rise in pursuit of Adamantinum. If you've been enjoying the series thus far, Dara as excited as I am to complete the tower. Feel for the video. It does help out the channel. Now, I talked a lot about the tower and the crystal and completing stuff, but before we get too crazy with that, I would like to exercise my newfound strength with Miria's stack of doom and clear out the undead area. There's a lot of quests here. We even have a legendary building, the Landmark, and I even have a friend who can plop down her lodge to absorb it. So lots to do today, a lot of undead to slay, and hopefully we can purge this zone and keep on keeping on. A decisive victory, but we could lose the High Muckamuck. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now I'm going to create a full Goblin army. At least it's kind of the hope. We'll see what happens. We'll start with that. I would like to create a full Goblin army for Burgle, our champion. Our newfound champion. But of course, things don't always go the way we want, you know? I wish they did. We'll see. Our newest apprentice is a... I appreciate you targeting the spoder that much. I really do. Magnificent. Our new apprentice is a human, so I would like to get her a human squad, which we're actually going to be able to do, kind of. Embrace my radiance. That doesn't kill. Yes. I could kill with this. Alright, fine. I wanted to heal, of course, but... No, not summon. I want to kiss. There we go. There we go. As our relation with Sevenkeeps improves, the capital will be getting a lot of new human friends. I didn't press this button. Wow. Look at that. We're all confident. And if I could get her a full human army, I think that'd be really cool. Keepers, alchemists, the whole shebang. Put that there to be annoying. Go this way. Ah. Now we can use you to full heal you. Go here. You can heal him. Oh, look at that damage. That damage is so good. I do not regret at the slightest picking that up. Maybe I should have gone for... Nah, we did it. We're fine. This little fella has parry and counterattack and all sorts of fantastic synergies. So maybe we should go for that, but nah, we're good. By the light be purged. Am I solely relying on Miria? Maybe. Is it going to work out? Probably. You know who else has white damage, though? The Goblin Shaman. The Goblin. The Axe of Judgment. This unit and every ally in its stack gains +2 elemental damage. Hey. Guess who has a second weapon slot? Seems good to me. She has both the book and she has the Axe of Judgment. We have this as well, but I don't think I want that. Maybe I do. We have the keg. I think the keg is going to be sacrificed, Tim. I gotta be honest. I think that's going to be a material. We have the High Goblin Muckamuck being recruited now. The guard looks at your troop in surprise as you approach them. Remember ye, so you got it alive? Wouldn't I bet on it? Now I expect you want your reward, eh? Well, ye are fresh out of luck. Coins run out in the kingdom hasn't sent more. I was told to let you know the kingdom is eternally grateful, and all that. And you can keep the stinking bones, he says. looking at the sacks of undead remains you carry. The king's grace is reward enough. The men look at you incredulously. Really? They are better than me, then. If they paid me in fine words, I'd have quit long ago. To each their own. To each their own. That human army is no longer a mere pipe dream. It can be reality. I do have a new problem, though. Oh. I do have a new problem, though. Mana is a concern. No power, missile damage, always deals max damage, plus an elemental. So this, as this is missile, both this and this are the same. Technically, right? Does this even have... Yeah, it doesn't even have a rage. Whatever. So... Did I spring clean? I don't remember. I don't think so. There's a whole bunch of these armies down here, right? That had to die. I'm not sure what the High Goblin Muckamuck is gonna... Where he's gonna hide. But... He'll go look for a spot. Another reason we're clearing out this zone... Oh, right, this is happening too. There are the Moonshade flowers there that we need for our Grimoire. Our Astromancy Grimoire. We need the Moonshade, and we also need a diamond. I don't really know where to get a diamond. I don't remember. But we'll find it, I'm sure, in the Dwarven lands. A close victory. All units are affected by the Great Lifestealing until the end of battle. Really? Okay. Let's see what's shaking here. Now, I realize what's wrong with this army. There's a few things wrong with this army. But one of the greatest weaknesses of this army is I have no healing. None whatsoever. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has presented a concern. These are ranged attacks. Okay. They fear the Goblin. Well, they should.
Yes.
Looks like greater lifesteal is causing problems too. So, do I dare teleport in? I dare. Okay. You can't lifesteal from me if you're dead. Alright. This'll do. We're a little tied up for them to go after the goblins here, but they might still do it. Oh! They still tried.
Yes.
How do I get greater lifesteal? I think that's the real question. That's what I need to know.
Yes.
You can teleport behind and kill. Isn't that nice? I don't know how an ice elemental bleeds, but it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, see, this is the thing I need. I need to get lifesteal, so then I don't need a healer. We just steal the life back from them. That worked out really well, actually. So if I'm standing on the node, does that mean that I also get that? Well, as it turns out, I have two ways to acquire the adamantium that I need. One is by completing this quest here, the clearing the mines, but I don't think I'm capable of doing it with this stack. The stack is a little... However, if you are max relationship with Silverdrift Hollow, you can also just purchase it. Which is probably what we're going to do. Now, I have two miners here. One of them... Wait, did we not spot the... we spotted the Norcane in the vicinity, which are, of course, the Dark Elves. And I would like to meet them. Apparently, these roads lead to... Oh. Trolls. Apparently these roads lead to cities. All of them. So... Am I getting closer or farther with you? I legitimately don't know. There's a demon over here, too. When do we get the title of Slayer for killing demons? Hey, you better not die. You have a lot of my stuff. I've burgled a Shan Ho. Armored Steadfast Total Awareness. My goodness gracious. I'm getting closer now. Nice. A few days ago, you dismissed reports of obsidian towers in the sky as drunken ramblings, but now as you gaze upon the massive, darkly glistening fortress floating above, you realize the truth. It is Shal'Adir, the Norcane stronghold. While most Dark Elves remain in their capital, others roam as mercenaries, spies, or exiles, weaving their craft and intrigue across the land. Their skill could prove a valuable asset. Yes. Newly arrived and recently anchored, the Obsidian City, with its 3 tiers of spiraling towers and bridges reflecting the Dark Elves' caste system, throws a long shadow over the ground below. I don't want to eradicate the pests, because I don't want them to be like, hey, you have 20 turns to do this quest. You sell undead? And get the torture room. By tormenting a soul before the act of necromancy, his powers can be greatly increased. Accidentally doing the same to one's slaves has a similar effect. Huh. So necromancy got a buff. Oh. Oh, these are all different districts. So that's the Archon district. This is the Dracon district. So the Archons. There are hums with arcane power. Robed figures whisper incantation, and souls glow in glossy prisons. Power is for sale here. But at what costs? And then the Drakon cast district. Here the Drakon lords train in their cruel arts. Elite warriors stand at attention, raptors snarl in their pens, and shackled thralls await their fate. If you seek an army, you have come to the right place. So here are the raptors. They are not enslaved. Are you? These are the slaves, yeah. Interesting. Then here are the Veilguard. We have one of these. We can recruit these at our tower, but we cannot recruit the Master of Blades. Ooh. Oh, we can summon a dancing blade. That's so funny. Blade Storm! 6 armor against missile attacks. Each enemy in 1 radius gains Blade Storm. What? Oh, this is a passive. It gives him armor against missile attacks, and any enemy in 1 radius around him loses 6 melee. That's so good! Yo, I need these. That's worthy of being a tier 4 purchase here. And the Sinistrata cast district. The alleys here twist unnaturally, shifting as if they were never meant to be traversed. If you seek the forbidden, the Sinistra will provide. So you have the Shackles, the Poison Cody, we get these weekly, and the Smoke Bomb. And then up here is the Tome of Occultism. +3 ability damage, and the Bloody Eruption skill deals death damage to an enemy unit in 5 range. Applies 1 second bleeding to both user and target. Okay. If I can give this to an ethereal unit, that'd be really cool. I got an apprentice once that was ethereal. So yeah, that's the Dark Elf settlements. I would like to... Withered Moonshade, huh? Befriend them. They're so far away, though. I don't remember what my quest was for this. Have I bet this or not? There were a bunch of... like, undead about this, right? Like, that's why these guys all spawned? Let's go find out. A heroic victory. A heroic victory. Willpower, Dawi generation, more lodge upgrades. I should get the focus. I should get the focus. It would let me do a full rotation of Light Javelin again. I'll get the focus. The Muckabuck. Health, gold armor. Get some health, buddy. The Veil Guard. Get some health, buddy. The Sorceress. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. She's at 15 now. Okay, we have also completed the crafting of one of the gems. This is going into the Silver Sickle to give us the Astral Mandate. All Dark Elf or Celestial units gain Astral Mandate. +2 willpower, +2 armor, +3 damage, +30 health. We also gain all Dark Elf or Celestial units gain +2 focus. Our Dark Elves are now gonna be cracked, which is just the way I like it. We are also crafting a jewel slot here. It's not gonna... I would actually like, the more I've thought about this crown thing, the more I want it. But we have to do some major reworking to make this happen. Maybe I can make a super death thing here, because I need, what, 6? So I need at least 5. I mean, they don't have to be all in one gem, you know, but... using this would be funny, too. This is how I get a diamond! Oh. Oh. So I need 1 elemental and 1 death. Why can't I put you in here? Oh, I see. Is this really worth using the Shield of Azrazel for? So this shield thing, it's pretty strong. It's just that if it rolls physical weakness, we die. You know? And that doesn't seem very good. What kind of Stardust do we have right now? Not ideal Stardust. Anything we want to build in the tower? I don't have anything new, which is unfortunate. What do we got here? 2 potions. What potions are these? Don't know. Let's find out. Also allows me to recruit alchemists. I forgot I couldn't do that yet. I needed a little bit of love. Thankfully, I have these, so I can just do that. Maybe I don't need to. Do I want to use a living skull in this? Not really. Could I? Sure. Wait, isn't the potion... Yeah, I could just use this to hurt her. I just talked about how I always get poisons. I've found that I don't really have elemental arcane stuff going. That seems to be like my biggest struggle. I don't have a whole lot of arcane stuff. Do I have to wait for the crystals again? Life is suffering. I'm really gonna have to wait. All I need is a tour. I gotta have a tour, right? I mean, I do, technically. Alright, fine. Use your laboratory. Do we care about halberdiers? I don't think we do. This allowed me to build paladins. That is a lot of resources, though. How the fiddly fudge do you expect me to get to that? That is crazy. Mental, even. I need 4 more death and 2 more elemental. Wait, I did this the wrong way. It's so close! And yet so very far. Paladins are like the endgame unit. I'm actually surprised it comes with, like, the death necessary. Wow. I don't think I was ever able to make this in my first playthrough. Because this is very demanding. Well, since I can't make that just yet, you know what else we might as well make? We might as well just add another recruitment slot. So we can keep pumping out units. Because someone left a very helpful comment. You know what is a dwarf? This guy. The Astromancy Assistants. He's a dwarf. So we can hire him to help out with Burgle's questline. A heroic victory. You love to see it. Okay. We wait. This guy is getting me gold so I can sell it. That looks terrifying. This is Burgle, who has just burgled Hakan Ashir. Now, his quest is right here, so I don't really want him to go too far. But I also want him to keep on keeping on. You know? Think the Dark Elves would hate me if I burgled them? I'm gonna have to go back and stop this. I think it's gonna take him 5 turns to break that Stardust, but... Rude, man. Rude. I guess Burgle's gonna make his way around to join me. Okay, so this will allow me to fly. I can just fly through the world. I'm gonna have to retreat away from this probably. There's another academy. Here's the High Muckamuck. I suppose I can come down this way. Who's waiting orders? Ah, yes. We are on the lookout. So I found... Wait, if I found... Where does this go then? Interesting. You weren't here to mine this. I mean, it's cool that you're here and all, but we're looking for more cities. Apparently, we haven't found them all yet. There's one I was recommended to find. I think it's Audale. Don't die. Shit. So because she didn't have a lodge, I think she's dead. And lost my items with her, too. I think. That is supremely unfortunate. We know where this city is, the Grey Dusk Vale. The question is, am I closer or am I farther? Muskder. We got the Indoctrination Hall, which we can build. Fantastic. That opened up the teleports. 500 research points. You know what? Fine. Revive Hero does not work on Apprentices. It is for heroes only. Perhaps unsurprisingly. Somewhat out of place here, you find a beautiful cottage. There are nicely trimmed bushes, artistic flower beds, even a shell-shaped fountain. Sadly, it is devastated by masses of the undead, and groaning and panting chokes the air. Okay. With the undead dealt with, you are free to stroll through the beautiful gardens. Passing the estate, you see the main room adorned with lush rugs, a heavy chandelier, and paintings on every wall. Let's return to the lady of the house. You could say this is a waste of my tower's movement, but my tower has so much movement that it can't be wasted. You knock on the door once again, greeted by the young boy. Have you cleared the undead away? We made short work of him. The boy scurries away, no doubt to inform the lady of the house, and you hear a cheer from the topmost rooms. Soon after, he returns with your promised gold. Our work here is done. It is indeed. Speed. All attacks reduce the... Speed it is. Focus it is. Alright. Let's go visit the seat of the king. We're healing up still. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're going over the mountain to find something for me. A heroic victory. I'm not sure if teleport will help me out with this guy, but by golly gee, we're trying. I'm pretty sure I can't recruit anything at the Silverdrift Mine. Hey, Burgle. I'm so sad. It's my stupid fault, but... More trolls. I suppose I could activate a person from here and just recall them. How much is it to recall? I do have a lot of mana at the moment. 16. That's terrifying. I could probably kill it, though, with my super army. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know if this guy's going to be saved. If he tries to meet up with, I think I meant to cast a spell. Workshop constructed. 21. Huh. Okana's preparing to attack. Yeah. The Seat of Kings. A legendary site from the age of the Hibernian Empire. This is where the kings of the High Mark are traditionally crowned. It is said that the guardians themselves bless their reign here. No one is allowed to enter without permission of the king. We will need to be held in the highest regard by Sevenkeeps to gain entrance, and only the king personally can grant you entrance. Do I have to go here? Oh. That is so expensive. I can buy everything. Even Earthshapers? Okay, well. You peruse the busy market stalls and there's a curiously empty spot in the otherwise crowded square. There's the old dwarven alchemist, one of the neighboring traders offers as she sees you looking at the empty spot. I haven't seen him around for quite a bit. Perhaps worth investigating. Perhaps not. You have heard a lot of talk about the Royal Academy's famous library here in Sevenkeeps, a treasure trove of knowledge governed by the Council of Magistrates, which is comprised of humans, elves, and dwarves. It is said it holds the greatest collection of books available in Fiara. Worth a visit. Maybe. The Seat of Kings. You are called to a small chamber of the palace to meet the King Seneschal, a grey-haired woman of noble bearing. She acknowledges your banner and bows slightly. I was tasked by His Royal Highness to convey his greetings. We have all watched your noble actions benefiting Sevenkeeps. The king extends his invitation to join him for a celebration in your honor at the seat of kings. I strongly urge you not to tarry. I shall make haste. And I got a free keeper unit. Nice. I want the priestess too. I want holy weapons as well, but I might need a moment. So here's the keeper. This is the highest tier unit for the humans. They are cavalry. They have charge, physical melee attacks. Not too shabby. I mean, research per day is research per day. Speed was probably the correct choice there, but... This unit and every mortal ally in its stacks gain unit heals 9 after each battle. Ooh. Okay. This is the Tiara's Priestess. One of the strongest healers in the game. She has white damage. Tiara's Curse, which makes it so healing is less effective. And that doesn't leave a corpse behind if we're dealing with necromancers. Tiara's Boon. Gives an ally, a mortal ally, 50% death resistance. And healing at the start of their turn. She also has First Aid. And of course the healer traits. And now Triage. A baller healer is what she is. And now I'm bleeding even more money. We'll fix this, don't worry. The building is dominated by a giant throne, said once to belong to the self-proclaimed descendant of Aenir, King Clarus. The ancient walls of the throne room radiate with magic. Though its design and actual purpose eludes you, the presence of strong enchantments is unmistakable. The young king of the Highmark in all his regalia and surrounded by the Sevenkeeps council awaits you inside. The way to him is lined with the king's guard in all their splendor. Enter the throne room. The king smiles as he greets you, stepping forward to shake your hand. You have done a great service to us in Sevenkeeps, he says, asking you to kneel. In honor of your deed, you shall be granted access to the seat of kings. I am certain it will benefit your work greatly. He raises his sword and brings it down on each of your shoulders, one after another. The hall is filled with the echoes of the assembly's cheers and applause. I dub thee, protector of the realm of the Highmark. I strive to be worthy of your trust, your majesty. So this gives us additional recruitment. What does this give? 3 hiring slots. And allows me to hire keepers. And of course it gives me 12 of the good stuff. Proficiency. Okay. I'm running out of movement here, so you need to bring me here. Oh, you can't. Okay. No, I messed up. I misclicked. I wanted to go here. Oh, well. Alright. Money. We can solve this money situation. I'm just not sure how. We can do it through selling things. We can do it through transmutation. We have a few methods at our disposal. It looks like the items that I lost on What's-Her-Face did not return to my inventory. So I am now just Giga-san. They were good items. It weren't like... At least it wasn't the demon stuff. That would have been heartbreaking. Okay, I made a bit of money back. So I can use these characters to enter and purchase the holy weapons. I could buy this too, but I don't think I want to. So do I want an Earth Shaper? These are spellcasters of the Dwarven variety. They have earthen armor. They have heal as well. They're healers as well. Interesting. I'm not sure I do want them. Oh, what was that glove, though? 10% more loot in the smoke bomb. Death damage. Interesting. Okay, well, we have a lot of recruitment we can do. So the shaman's coming in. and the Astromancer's coming in. We're going to need bodies, but we also need to deal damage of multiple varieties. I realize my bank is going to start bleeding here really bad if all this recruitment goes through, but just trust. We have more gold coming in. Now, will this be enough? I am uncertain. But, maybe. I wish I had more of these lesser arcane souls. That'd be really convenient. Okay. It might not be the best use of my money, but it's what we'll do. Now, we have the Indoctrination Hall, so we'll build that as well. I just had a bunch of gold, and now I don't. Que pasa? Wait, it still says I have 3 apprentices. Will she just revive at my tower? Or do I have... Hold on. Okay, we'll get this going eventually. Okay. These two might accompany Burgle? I mean, what I want and what we're going to get are two very different things here. And we're going to have to go deal with Hokan again. I might be destroying Hokan, honestly. By the power of the Dark Elves. I keep wanting to say Druki, although that's the wrong game. I don't think I can take that right now. Just gonna head over here. Our oldest apprentice is presently our most useless. Oh, there's another demon lord over here. Interesting. Alright, we can check out what's here. Oh. So these are the occultists, I see. So they have less missile damage, but more health. And the occultist, or the occult invocation. Maybe not. There's another one over here, right? I thought there was one near the dwarves. Or trolls. Trolls and their birds. You two have united. Which is whatever. I guess you're gonna go get this? Oh, nice. We got some relationship. We're getting more relationship every turn with them, so... Hello, Demon Lord. The sound of heavy wings above your troops alarms you. Expecting to see a wyvern or a griffin, you can see the sky, scan the sky, and spot a large demonic creature with leathery wings. Despite its large frame, the creature is quite fast and soon vanishes behind a dark spire in the distance. You are terrifying. Each round, all units have a chance to affect by bleeding. Effortless defense. Attacks opportunity do not consume actions. Retaliations do not consume attacks. Wow, that sucks. Unstoppable. Okay. So he wants to be ranged down. Well, thankfully I'm not really in this area, so I'm not too bothered by the demonic aspects of this. Okay. The tower can move. Now I need to figure out what we're crafting. I think we're heading over to the claw. The claw. And, I think... Do I dare try and make a slave economy? I've never tried it before. I don't know how this mechanic works. Maybe not. Anyway. I would like to try and work for Astral Mandate. Again, I don't really care about slaves. We're not really doing that. That's not today's topic. But I would really like the Astral Mandate. This will help out our goblins. Presumably Burgle as well, right? And our celestial units, of course. Which is our main goal. So we're looking for a lot of Arcane. Which I wouldn't say I have the most of. Now, I think we want this, any jewel slot, we want this to be undead. Or death. The inescapable end that awaits all mortals. And if we can add in some, this, that wouldn't be bad. So death. The inescapable end. We can actually go all in with this. Make another flawless amethysts. The concern is that if we throw in something with Arcane, we'll be dragged down to the highest tier of Arcane. So yeah, that kind of blows, doesn't it? So I think we just make this a full-blown amethyst, or whatever the highest tier one was. The flawless amethyst, and throw in some poisonous coatings. Because I want this to activate all of this stuff, giving us Cursed Shackles and giving all Orc, Trolls, Goblin dealing damage based on their health. Then this becomes life for this one, and this becomes elemental for this one. Trying to min-max my bonuses here. All the while adding to our Arcane stockpile with the Stardusts. 9 turns, yikes. This is an uncut jewel slot. That sucks, actually. Quite a lot. But we can, that means... Where is it? This means we can make a hybrid. I would like to add more... I suppose I could add this to this. It needs to be uncut, so... Wow, so this is actually super important, isn't it? Okay. There we go. So, this won't fix our money situation, but it can help, I suppose. Getting these two things. The tower can move. It can, but I don't want it to. We're presently chilling. How's our flow looking? We might want to try and make our way to 50 mastery to get to the next rank. If we can. That'll give us the 7th unit slot. Looks like Okan's going for my Greater Allfire. Flee, my muckamuck, flee. Die dust abundance. Okay. You call a stop to your company as you hear the sound of wheels and hooves coming up behind you. The soldiers on horseback gallop up the trail, 2 of them drawing a tall cage up behind them. The demon inside thrashes around, violently trying to free itself. Seeing you passing by, it throws itself into the cage's mesh. I will join you if you help me out of this prison. I am too powerful to be doomed to this fate. No, you are. No, I am Itsta, 3rd Underbaron to the Prince of the 4th Quarter of the Night at highest level. Does that mean nothing to you here? I command you to release me! The demon continues to screech and rattle its cage as the troop pass you when you move out of reach. I think we're alright to move on. You're talking to a demon slayer, bro. Don't tempt me with a good time. So we're very close to this, which is nice. And then I can purchase the adamantium from them. I'm going to have to convert my mana, aren't I? I can grab an apprentice here as well. Okay. Your company makes its way through the bustling streets of the Highmark's capital, marveling at the rich selection of wares offered by what must be hundreds of little stalls that line the streets to the Academy Gate. Browse the books. Strolling past vellum markers and book binders, your way leads past a bookseller's stand. There are all kinds of works on sale, maps, mundane stories, magical theorems, such a wealth of knowledge in such a small place. But as you gaze on the titles to find something worth your attention, you are disturbed by a commotion at the Academy Gate itself. What is it? As you make your way towards the gate, you spot a group of elves being accosted by the city watch and an angry man in scribe's robes. Weapons have been drawn and the situation is about to become a boil. Rushing towards the elves, you see more guards approaching from the gate. Before you, the elven leader pulls a glowing purple crystal from her satchel. What do you plan to do with that? The brightly clad elf looks up and notices you. She hesitates for a second, glances over her shoulder at the guards and winks at you, stepping into a shimmering portal that opens up before her. Her people quickly follow her through, and within moments the portal is closed again. Intriguing. Dumbfounded, the surprised guards stare at the empty space where the elves stood just moments ago. Then their captain shouts a few orders and the watch begins to cordon off the street, pushing back the people waiting to get into the gate. Try to get to the academy. Finally reaching the Academy Gate, guards almost immediately block your passage. The gate in the Academy closed to outsiders, by order of His Magnificence Magistrate Reinhardt of the Royal Academy. Why? One squints suspiciously at your entourage. Several magical tomes of great value have been stolen from the Academy's vaults. The gate will remain closed to visitors. No one gets in without a pass. He steps back and shrugs off any further questions. We'll have to find one then. Okay. Just gonna do all the quests right here. You enter a little unassuming shop and find yourself amid a treasure trove of alchemical components, herbs, potions, and small trinkets. You are greeted by an elderly dwarf in bright red garments and a receding hairline. Greetings, customer. Perusing or buying today? What a nice little store. Are you the owner? Indeed, Tarv Galgant, my pleasure, but I am not taking on commissions anymore, I am afraid. You see, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and mixing ingredients is a fickle craft. Wouldn't want to blow up the shop, eh? How would that look for my successor? Bright young lad, my nephew, and deft with his hands. He'll continue my craft, if he ever returns, that is. Lassens has spoken more to himself. Returns? Where is he gone? Tarv scratches his head. I sent him out to the mountains to fetch some more ingredients, but he has yet to return. I sure hope the boy is safe. He can be a bit of a dreamer at times. Would you send him home if you find him? I'll make sure to make the trip worth your while. Alright. Way over there, okay. Near one of the inns bordering the sprawling tracts of the Royal Academy's grounds, you find a heavily inebriated man in Academy student robes. He staggers towards you. Spare a coin for intellectual. I'm examining spirits, if you catch my drift, he says, leaning heavily on you and reeking of cheap wine. I am very fond of practical science. Is that real gold? He takes a hearty bite into the coin and winces in pain. So what now? True patrons, he cries as he tries to embrace your soldiers. Yeah, take it. I'm sick of those damn books anyway. He pauses, burps loudly, and stumbles forward. Maybe I'm just sick. With that, he vomits into a small alleyway. Back we go. Hoping to access the library using the drunken student's card, you make your way through the vast academy with your troops, all marveling at the old building's magnificent arches and colorful glass windows. Created by the combined efforts of dwarfs, elves, and humans, the Royal Academy mirrors a time of harmony between races. The road ends at another gateway. There are a number of City Watch guards and some apprentice mages turning back those trying to enter. A guard steps out from below the marble lodge and says, "Stop right there, strangers." I have order to take you in. On whose authority? Magistrate Reinhardt wants a word with you, the guard replies, roughly shepherding you all towards a side entrance. No need to be uncivil. Shut your trap or I'll make you. No need for trouble. The guard quickly form a wall of weapons and shields in front of you. There must be another way to resolve this. I will kill you all. A man dressed in expensive robes hurries out of the nearby building, accompanied by a group of what look like warrior mages. At the guards, he barks, "Stop this foolishness at once!" To you, he gives a short nod and says, "I can see there was a misunderstanding. Allow me to apologize on behalf of the Royal Academy." Apology accepted. You are? Magistrate Reinhardt, Warden of the Royal Academy, at your service. May we have a word? Reinhardt looks pointedly at the drawn weapons. I assure you, you have nothing to fear from me. All I want is a minute of your time. Motioning for his men to stay back, he adds, I have a proposal that could be mutually beneficial. I'm listening. I noticed your presence when our valuable tomes were so brazenly stolen. Now, while I am not much of a believer in fate, I doubt it was an accident that you have returned here now. You see, the thieves of our treasured works are still at large. We may need your help finding them. The academy is filled with mages qualified for that. Reinhardt grimaces and says, One would think with all the means at our disposal this would be a most trivial task. But the city guard has no authority beyond Sevenkeeps, and the academy is currently occupied keeping the council from tearing at each other's throats. With the king sick, we dare not antagonize the nobles by sending search parties out into the fiefdoms. So, he sighs, I need a few capable people with their wits about them to find the thieves and bring the books back without creating a diplomatic crisis. In return, I am authorized to offer you free access to our library's treasures. Why pick us? He gives a light smile and replies, I have been watching you for a while, and I am impressed with your endeavors, and I am sure you will find a friend in Sevenkeeps quite useful in the future. A friend is useful, but won't solve all problems. Reinhardt nods and moves on. We have managed to scry the thieves' portal's exit point. You best start there with your hunt. For that, I can offer you free access to the works present in our library to study at will. Or perhaps you want a more practical reward, an item maybe, or some rare ingredients. These books must be quite valuable to you. Folding his hands into his robe sleeves, he nods. Well, they are, but more importantly, this is a matter of principle. We cannot have just any scoundrel steal our books. The library must be protected at all costs. But I am not sure you will find the reward worth your while. I will leave word that you shall be allowed to visit my offices if you return with the books. When, not if. Well, that's convenient. It's in the same spot as the other quests. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I really would... One tile short. I'm pretty sure the Age of Wonders trick doesn't work here, right? Rotate my Celestial and attack this. Yeah, okay. I kill this every day, right? Yeah, so I thought. I was gonna say, there's no way that doesn't die. Melee damage, harvest, armor, willpower. We should have pretty high... Well, we only have 11. We have high armor. We'll have more armor. Research per day? Yes, please. Alright. Just keep going. Ooh. He's not very good at gathering this stuff, but he can do it. He can do it. Burgle will have an army soon, don't worry. And Burgle's Legion will be legendary! Maybe. I found another demon. These demons seem to be everywhere. Okay, so I think the direction is over here. That we're going. I think. This is the High Muckamuck. Is the undead... Oh, soon. Sure. Okay. That's good. That sucks. What in the 9 hells is that? The fuck? Did that bear just go into the inn and stop my growth? Well, to be fair, we're already revered with, what's their face? I think I'm going the wrong way. Mana node being melded. It is! If I didn't have quests, you would be so dead. You stand before a cave, the entrance partly hidden behind large bushes. To one side, someone has erected a wooden sign. It once read, "Crystals and riches" inside, but the writing was crossed out and above. In bold letters, it now reads, "Monsters and death" inside. And this is the cave the alchemist sent his nephew to. You are swallowed up in the dark of the cave quite quickly, but a little deeper inside you see the light reflecting off of the wall of a bend, bobbing up and down as if something is floating just around the corner. It's a will-o'-the-wisp, right? Rounding the corner, you find yourself in a glistening cave. Large stalagmites grow from the ground, many see-through like crystal. Others are overgrown with ivy, moss, or mushrooms. Some of the walls overflow with greenery as well. The light is being created by some of the rocks, giving everything a dim and shifting blue sheen. You see the same light emanating down another short tunnel on the other side of the chamber. Keep following the light. Your mind fills with ideas of bringing a larger excavation team here, perhaps turning the cave into a mine from which to extract all the valuable resources you can find. Those thoughts are put to rest, though, when you come to a chamber where the rocks and stalagmites glitter and glisten again. But tremendous fire beetles sit on the floor, clicking and shattering in the quiet of the cave. One is staring right at the tunnel entrance you walk from, giving a screech as it sees your troops. The bugs put up a hard fight, but your soldiers slice their way through them. You must have come in the wrong direction. There is no way Tav would have sent his nephew into this kind of danger, at least not purposefully. Eventually, you happen upon yet another beautiful cave of glowing and sparkling rocks. Here you think you hear a faint cry for help coming from below. One of the tunnels leads gently downwards until it comes to a room with a large cave in the middle of it. Inside, a young dwarf with glasses and red clothes is pressed against the bars, reaching for a mechanism on the wall just beyond his touch. "I lost hope," he yelps as he sees you, "until I heard you coming from upstairs. Please, press the button." Okay. As you enter the chamber, there is a faint click as one of your soldiers takes a step. From the tunnel behind the cage, lava begins to roll down onto the floor and towards the cage. In moments, it will flood the room. The dwarf looks at it and screams, "No, no, 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 no!" He shouts, "Help me!" I can deviate the lava's path. You cast a small cantrip to try to force the lava away from its path, at least to spare the dwarf a gruesome death, even if he must continue to be trapped in the cage. But the magical burst of energy that stretches out from your hand has no effect. What? You expect to hear screams, not just from the dwarf, but your own people too, but after a second, nothing. After another second, still nothing. Carefully looking around, you see lava everywhere, now flooding out of the cage and back into the chamber. You see smoke rising from it, but there is no heat, no searing pain. Inside the cage, the dwarf looks confused, carefully putting a hand into the sea of lava and waving it around. "Huh," he says in surprise. "It must be some illusionary magic. What a pointless trap." The mechanism on the wall slips into place very easily, and some hidden gears pull the cage back towards the ceiling. The dwarf cries with relief. "Oh, many thanks, Grand Mage. This has been far too much adventure for me. I must return to my uncle post haste. Do not hesitate to visit us. Again, thank you." Maybe tell your uncle to rethink his defenses. Alright. Oh. Every time it boggles my mind. You approach the site that Magistrate Reinhardt's people described to you, a circle of large, colorful mushrooms around a clearing in the forest. The scene radiates a strangely peaceful sensation. You can see footprints leading deeper into the woods. Search the clearing for clues. The center of the clearing shows some strange discolorations of the ground, but other than the footprints, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Try to attune to the circle. Now that you have a sense of the enchantments, you can dispel the glimmer hiding whoever cast it. Suddenly, you spot shapes among the trees, eyes blinking at you in surprise. The elves. Blood for the Blood God. The elves defeated, you find the books from Sevenkeeps among their possessions. The library shall be happy to have them back. I did not remember that. I just felt like that was the correct decision, and it was. Nice. We don't have anyone else with pack tactics on our team, so we'll just go with willpower. 7 is pitifully low. Pitifully low. By the way, this Dark Elf caster has 85 hit points. The Veil Guard, 140. I must craft the Legion. So here's the Goblin Shaman. I feel like we haven't seen the Goblin Shaman in a hot moment. Triage is really good, but I think he needs more... no, get Triage. It's just a good ability. Bane of the Unnatural. Interesting. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities. Some would consider to be unnatural. Well, these are new. Okay, these are also new. That's terrifying. Let's just gather some ash and hope they don't see me. Oh, they shouldn't see me. I'm a clandestine, right? I think. Pretty sure. Alright, let's get recall going. I'm not going to recall this guy. Maybe I should, though. I'll put it in the pocket so I don't forget, because I will. This is the Lucid Sanctum, so we have some Dreamweavers here. Are you a Goblin? With a deep emphatic connection to all things, a Dreamweaver can command Legion. Every ally in this unit stack gains +1 level up options, and he gets Intimidator, which can reduce the willpower of enemies. I can morale bomb in this game? Do I care? Wait, would this be affected by the claw thing? This is a new feature. Maybe we'll take him. It looks pretty cool. Target a burning enemy in 4 inches spread burning around it. He has Goblin Leader. Does Burgle have Goblin Leader? Maybe he'd be a better Goblin-only squad. Are you Goblin Leader? You are not a Goblin Leader. You're a Goblin, but not a Goblin Leader. Okay. Sure. Alright, Sizzle. Look at that. He was affected by... I was affected by the Apprentice. These can be affected by the Claw as well. We're double dipping! It's like I'm building a composition team. I'm learning. Evolving. Growing ever greater. Cold Snap could be funny. This is around the user. Maybe it's Meditate? This unit and every other ally in a stack gains willpower. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is for sure. Alright, little Goblin. We're almost there. And then we will have greatness. Okay. So I think the game is bugged. It's just I have 4 apprentices, but I only have 3. And I think I'm just screwed? Maybe I can resurrect it? I mean, I could try. I can cast a spell. I don't want to return the Goblin right now because there's I'm on a mountaintop, and I think he could get stuck. We are crafting... This is for this. So we will fuse this for now just to complete this. But this will give us Apprentices and Celestials gain 3 experience per day. 6 experience per day. The Lodges grant 2 experience, or 2 research per day. And all Apprentice or Celestial units have +4 ability damage. So that's good. That's great, in fact. I like it. Now we're heading over to the Claw. The Claw. I wonder what that's from. This is going here. This is going here. This could be whatever we want. I wonder if this double dips. Like, can this gain benefits from this and this also from this one? All slave slash units have a... not really relevant. So I can make this whatever I want, although I want more... We'll work on it. Perfuse Elemental, Orcs, Trolls, Goblins, or Celestials have more melee attack. Okay. Willpower gain from all sources. Okay, so we want this to be a big one, and we want it to be Elemental, which is a cut Elemental gem. Do I have any more Stardust to throw on it? I do. Elemental. Is... If I could get this to be Elemental and Arcane, that'd be cool, but I'm not sure I can. Like, if I use all my good stuff, that and that... And I can use this... And I'm bored. Why is Arcane the thing I don't have resources for? Isn't that weird? That has to be weird, right? Well. Pumpkins are cool. We also have this Flintstone. So we can make it the Amber. This might not be enough. There's no only one shore, right? That'd really suck. And this one's to be life. Life. Life is a disease. What was it? Uncut. Okay, so it's tier 1. Oh, that's what this is for. Okay. So 2 more uncut, but I'm out of I'm out of the astral dust, the arcane dust. This being death has actually kind of screwed me over. I need it to be death and arcane. Do I have the materials for that? Again, not really. I just have no arcane. We are arcane less. Fine. This can be... I have the materials for this. Right? Game? Yeah, we can do this. We can slap in another. I'm not going to have enough for this. I need more Stardust. Well, we can cut it and see what happens. Is there a reason that I would want more? I need more life, if anything. Life is a disease. Alright. We're cutting. So a unit just spawned and got spit out, I think, at the tower. Oh no, they're here. They're in danger. We'll come save them, don't worry. Ah, right, the demon. Why were we going all the way around? I'm perplexed. I don't know, being melded, I can't do anything about it. I'm too far away. Alright. Flee, my little shaman, flee. Oh. I'm getting farther away? Huh. Moon silver. Oh yeah, by the way, level 15 is the cap. Thanks for letting me know. The 2 stars. Mana node is indeed being melded, and I really can't do anything about it. Additional research. I think I'll just go with speed. She's pretty good. That's for Burgle's stack. Okay. Go turn this in. Entering the Royal Academy again, you are quickly led through a succession of hallways into a small office that smells of beeswax and wet ink. Beeswax. Sitting at a large wooden table, Magistrate Reinhardt looks up and nods away the guards. I take it you have found my books, as requested. Reinhardt takes them with reverence, examining them for a moment. Excellent, he exclaims. I knew you were the people for the job. This will go a long way to keep you in the academies and the Sevenkeeps councils. Good graces, I can assure you. Well, that's good to know. Reinhardt gives you an expectant look as he carefully puts down the books. You have earned your reward. He signs and seals a slip of paper, handing it to you. This will ensure the Academy pays its dues, and allow me to reiterate my personal gratitude. It is good to have someone who can be trusted with such matters. With that, a gentle hand points you to the door. The pleasure was all mine, Magistrate. The guards lead you to the Bussar's office to hand over your slip. Squinting at it, the Bussar looks up at you and looks down at the paper again. That all seems to be in order. You shall be allowed to study in our library. What should your further compensation be? I think a spell book. I would like rare ingredients. You receive your reward before being escorted back to the Academy's entrance by a few guards. By now, you are unsure whether they are there to see you out with respect or make sure you don't take anything you should not. Okay. I'm not sure how rare these all are, but we'll get on with it. I like that my lodge produces the same exact thing as this. No. You approach the alchemist's shop, but the door is closed. A piece of parchment is placed in the window of the door. It reads, "Closed until further notice. Tarv." Knock at the door. "Aha, there you are. I am so glad my nephew was returned to me. Please come in." He removes the parchment from his window and waves you closer. "As promised, I have prepared you a reward. Make sure to come by anytime you need components, aye?" Okay. I mean, healing potions are cool. Do I get these every week? I don't. Oh, money. Okay. That's whatever, I don't care. We must hide here until further notice. So Burgle is about to make it to his present composition. Very nice. You're going to have to wait, unfortunately. You are on the lookout. I forgot we had Clandestine here. Chaos Altar would be cool. There's supposedly another city over here. Once a proud dwarven city controlling access to the legendary Fireforge, Uramgor is now abandoned to hordes of undead. It is said that greedy humans stole the diamond eyes of a statue of Aeonir that watches over the place, bringing a curse down upon it. Recently, the dwarves have begun excursions into the ruin to establish a base in which to access the Fireforge once again. Oh, there's a city here. Look at that. Oh, do you look at that? I think this is revered next turn, literally. Yep. So we're going to come up with money. A few other things as well. Should I go to the corner of the world here? Sure. Why not? Take it, Hokan. I'll be back for you, bud. I won't forget this. Oh, no, my goblin. Okay. A heavy shield, look at that. 25, okay. 34. What now? I thought I could only track one thing at a time. Alright, you undead bitches. Let's go, Bangalang. I'll do this personally. Alright, remember. Our main goal here... Well, our main approach to this is going to be using our Holy Bolts of Doom to slay the Big Daddy Golem and the vampires.
Yes.
This entire strategy is going to revolve around that. Okay. Beautiful. So I'm going to delete that from existence. Probably vampire first, right? I might want to Nor's grip it. Because he's come back from the dead, right? Or is that just the... Yeah, they're undying. 3 turns is a long time, though, team. I don't think that they're going to live for 3 turns. That's not a kill? Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Ah, Norse grip, right?
Yes.
That does concern me greatly. Think I'll be fine? I hope. We're gonna find out. Beautiful counterattack here. Okay.
Yes.
The Muckamuck does need to be healed. Cool. I don't want to do this. Kiss some more people here. Okay. Now,
Yes.
this guy dies, and we heal next turn. Ow. Okay. Alrighty. Big boy healing. Get you in there.
Yes.
Big boy heal. Big boy heal. Moderate healing. Deletion. Boom. GG. Flawless. The ability to just make an infinite amount of spiders is so OP. Ah, magnifique. Your turn. A heroic victory. I don't think any of my units have a damage range. Why is lucky a thing for them? I'm not sure. We're going to go with willpower. You really want more armor. But you're going to get some damage instead. 15 health. Yes, please. Alright. Now, our Goblin Legion is safe. And we can get moving towards real threats. Should be able to take this. Yeah. Easily. Free stuff. Okay, the goblins can start making their way down to Burgle. Eventually. You might as well Constellation here. We'll wait one turn to heal. Move here, go here. Cool. We can actually bring our, as it will do. Hello, my little buddy. He died. This killed him. I swear to the dark gods, if I have two people... How do I get rid of this spell? That are just dead. I'm gonna be very upset. Where is it? I'll find it eventually. Just go through all the pages. We'll get there. Oh. I have to research it. That's right. I have to research it. They're not in here, are they? No. I'm annoyed. The Miners Guild! Galact, yay. And there's the Adamantium. So we can build the Miners Guild. I think, anyway. Who knows? Maybe I can't. Well-organized mining operation providing a regular flow of ore and more efficient labor. There's that. Cool. And we need to get money, because I have none. Again, there are two ways we can do this. Let's see what the market's doing. Alright, I have used a touch of transmutation and a little bit of vendoring to get some money. And we will buy the Adamantium from Silverdrift Hollow. I'm also going to eradicate these beasts because they killed my unit. I guess I'm going to do it personally because the AI is not having a good time right now.
Yes. Yes.
So the goblin's
Yes.
dead, is what I'm reading here. Maybe it lives? Holy hell. I'm a genius. We'll see if, suppose I could just go in defense mode here.
Yes.
Because I tie it up and then I bleed it and then it dies. Cool. Oh! If I didn't get that bonus health on the Goblin Archer, it would have died. I did one thing correctly. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that I can revive. So... if everyone else is dead at the moment... there's no reason for you to stay here. Cool. So I wasted 18 mana. Once a proud dwarven city controlling access to the legendary Fireforge. We read that. Outposts. As you enter Uramgor's old city hall, a group of heavily armored dwarves blocks your path. Their armor is nicked and dented, and they look exhausted. One of them mutters, "They look like demons, at least." Ignoring that, another aims a crossbow at you and steps forward as more dwarves come into the entry hall behind them. "Stop right there, strangers. What brings you to this realm? We have claimed it by the authority of the King of Underhall." "We've come to trade." "Is that so?" The dwarf snorts derisively. "Well, as you can see, our shops are closed at present. With the undead and demons roaming our streets, we have no time to indulge in trading." "Well then, I will offer what aid I can." The dwarf eyes your banner. Maybe, maybe not. If you want to earn our trust, we have had a hard time drawing water since the undead took back the well. If you rid us of the damned creatures, it would go a long way." They spawned right behind me. Oh, demonologists. 100 gold for this? Interesting. I'm leaving now. It was nice to meet you. Ooh. I'd rather not be anywhere near you. Honestly. Is this where I was earlier? Welcome to the edge of the map. Wait, I thought the tower building would take... oh, it takes us off to upgrade the tower. Not to build it, that's right. The hell? Lots of fighting going on. Okay, I'm going the right direction with that astrologer anyway. What the heck? Are they counting the same thing? Huh. A sorceress has arrived to grant me mana per day. Thank you. Okay. Veilguard, damage and retaliating? Sure. Human soldiers. Speed. So you still don't have a healer in this deck, which is like the whole problem. New problem, I'm bleeding 12 gold a day. That's a lot. That's a lot to bleed. Okay, if I full commit and just bleed mana out my ass, I can get this down to 5 days. We're gonna go 6. Okay. Let's hope this solves some of our money problems. Guided by the echoes of a song and the distant smell of a summer's breeze, you approach the gates of the dark shrine. A sense of foreboding washes over all of you. A dark, brooding figure clad in black sits there, watching you coldly. Ah, visitors. I have waited for you to arrive since Nor told me of your coming. He slowly stands up, exposing a shadowy armor beneath his black cloak. Approach. You can see a swarm of undead and phantoms moving in the dark shadows of the keep. The Dark Knight's hollow voice rings out. So, what do you want, mortal? He stands there motionlessly, awaiting your reply. Talk to him. The figure barely moves as he speaks. So you have come here to face me. Has the elven wench filled your mind with thoughts of revenge and redemption? Do what you must, but know this, I can teach you Nor secrets. Share my powers with you, if you are willing. Is it not better than risking your life for some long-lost cause that gains you nothing in return? What shall it be? What secrets? The Black Baron laughs mirthlessly. If you seek to gain the renegade god's secret knowledge, I can teach you the art of creating undead and ruling over them. What are you willing to give me in return? Nor always expects a sacrifice. Do I want this? I don't know. Here, some magical power. Very well. Give me your power, and you shall receive my master's law. A small price to pay. The Black Baron nods mockingly. The pact is sealed. You shall receive what was promised. Greater gifts can be gained with more sacrifices. Oh, I see. The blood of a mortal. Ow! It starts and ends in blood. Nor will decide whose blood from those here shall be spilled. Then you shall get your reward. Know that there is more, much more to gain. Knowledge and power are the Dark Lord's gift. The Black Baron nods mockingly. The pact is sealed. Did you think I would squander Nor's secrets so readily? Fools who have fed me enough power to take you all. Wow. Alright. I can just full heal myself. At least I hope. I did see What? The Baron's laughter echoes in the hills as he roams the lands again. You set me free, you fool. I will destroy you and raise an army from your corpses. This prison of mine will crumble to dust, and I shall spread death all across the High Mark. Guess who reloaded the save file? Things did not go well in Castle Meldec. Not too well at all. But we did get the... Wait, what's happening here? So you're going here. And you're going here. No. Here. No. Here. No. I guess here and here are the same, right? Because they're both uncut jewel slots. I didn't think about that. Alright. So we're 6 away from this. So if I make a cut jewel slot, I think we want this to just be... That's 3? I think we can... I think we can make it happen. But I also need elemental stuff, right? For this? No, I need life. I need a lot of life. I had forgotten about that. Okay, that's good. This is good, right? Go with that. I'm sure we can do it. You just have to believe. Just have to believe in the heart of the cards. So tower, this will be done in 4 turns. I want this to be paladins. We can't recruit those yet, but I need a... I don't think I have what I need. I need 4 death? Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I don't have enough. It's so close and yet so far. If this was 2 elemental 2 death, we'd have it, but I don't have one of those. Yet. Soon, TM. So... this is going... here. This is going here. This is going there. Which means this one's the one that's out of the question. Or, you know, not yet decided. But I don't know what I need. I'm not sure what these numbers are going to wind up at. So I can make... and I guess I can make another life. Another this. Okay. Alright, so about this shenanigans. I think I'm going to show everything I did up until the thing died, so... You must be Meldec. Prepare to meet your fate. So how is this different? I mean, I'm winning, which is nice. But they're still level 15. Let's see. I can always restart again. 3rd time's the fucking charm, right? Ugh. This battle is so difficult. So I have 2 philosophies. Philosophy 1 didn't work out very well, which was kill the little shits and then kill this guy. I might have to try and just kill this guy. We'll see. But we definitely want to spread out the kiss to try and proc as many things as possible. Get out as many spoders as we can. Like right away. Put on you. Put on you. Make a spoder here. Protect me. And then I can move here because he's facing away from me, and I can just bonk this real quick.
Yes.
So this guy needs a fat heal. That doesn't end my turn. And our Elementalist lady can do the damage. I should have rallied first. Because we put the kiss on him, I'm not attacking with these guys.
Yes.
Now, I could go over here and root them, but they're all ranged except for one guy. So I think we just go here, hug our leader, and kill this. Are you sure you're weak to this damage type? What the fuck? I feel like I would do more damage just hitting him. This.
Yes.
What? Maybe I shouldn't have moved at all? Whatever, I'll throw that. We'll enter parry stance, and we'll pray this works out better. Okay.
Commander.
So that thing's dead. It left no corpse. Because that's how we roll. So we can kiss this. That's already kissed. I believe this route expires this turn. Put some in there. We could go all the way around to try and be a distraction for this archer, maybe? You... I don't really want you to do much. I could go here and parry, I suppose. Because I want the Veil Guard to come here.
Yes.
You need to heal our boy. And then just do anything. I don't know. Great. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay, this is not perfect. That's what you're for. Excellent. We did it, team. Surely the Muckamuck can tank that. Surely.
Yes.
Okay. We did it! Oh, by the power of spiders and reloading, all things are possible. We'll just take some big damage here, it's fine. I still find it very difficult to believe. Just how difficult this is all to kill. Oh.
Commander.
Oh. Should have cleansed you first.
Yes.
Before I healed with this thing, but it's fine. Victory is victory. We raise a toast to losing nothing. Wow. I went from there being 0 chance of victory after I had fed them the blood or whatever, to there being a mild chance of victory. I lost everything but 1 unit to this. Baron Meldec's Soul. Undead created the soul gained Baron Meldec's Soul, which is 3 death damage, plus 3 death damage, 30 health, and for each ally with undead in their stack, this unit gains 10% damage reduction. Wow. Undead created the soul gets Undertaker, plus 1 remains after battle. Huh. As the Black Baron falls, the ghosts of Baronil and her priestesses appear. You have done a great service to Tiara and the world by vanquishing this evil. Now we will finally know peace. May Tiara's blessing be with you always. Your noble deed shall resonate across all creation. Take this accursed ground. With time, may your virtue cleanse it of evil. Ah yes, the Dark Star, infamously known for its virtue. Alright. I need to make sure there's as much money as possible in this tile, and there is. We're replanting your launch. I mean, Giga Lodge is pretty good. I need to move this back over. Okay, 6 turns. So that will help our mana problem. This will also help. Or our gold problem. Your human's leaving. I guess Burgle is getting a human stack. We did this before my reload. But speed, the usual stuff. 10 free mana upkeep. Wow. That's going to be pretty helpful. Oh, nice. Money. Just what I needed. How'd you know? Oh, the tower can move so far and I can't. Well, shiitake mushrooms. You are coming down because Burgle wants you to fight for him. Burgle wants you to join the Crusade. Is this gold? You don't need that. How about you? This feels shockingly familiar. Money! Okay, Burgle, your stack awaits. You can purchase glyphs, ores, and maybe even powerful artifacts. Fire Wielder. All attacks inflict burning. Nope. Not interested. Okay, I think this way is where we want to go. Maybe. Okay. The tower can move. It sure can. Alright, well. I wish I could recruit more stuff, but team... can't. Maybe I bring the shaman here. I mean, it has the muck-a-muck and the, nah. Oh, he fought whatever was there, the undead thing. Get out of here, bud. All battles are enchanted with darkness. It's the week of Nor. There's a gathering boost in the waxing moon. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I'm going the right way now, finally. A lone rider on a shaggy pony approaches, and you can hear the clang of iron boots mounting the stairs to your tower. Greetings, mage. My name is Kelgrun Windhammer. I am Windholm's emissary to the Sevenkeeps Dwarven Hold. May I have a word? Of course. The dwarf lifts his worn cloak to reveal fine clothes and gleaming armor. He must be someone of importance. He looks around your hall before dropping a pile of rusting weapons onto a nearby table with a loud clatter. But do you know what this is? Some junk cluttering up my home? The dwarf laughs mirthlessly. Ha! These are the legendary adamantium weapons, crafted by the famed dwarven smiths of Sevenkeeps. They are made to last centuries and never dull their edge. He pauses a moment as if waiting for a reaction. These weapons were forged a fortnight ago, and now look at them. Nothing but junk. He spits and knocks them from the table angrily. The brittle metal shatters into pieces on the floor. This is a curse. Kelgren foams, his face red with anger. A powerful one cast by no mere witch or wizard. This comes from the magistrate and his cronies. Magistrate? Magistrate Reinhardt, you mean? That treacherous, scheming gollyworm, the dwarf spits. He blames us. Us! He claims we tricked the Academy and the King's army by delivering impure weapons. The insult! Now he wants us thrown off the council and all our artificers expelled. That seems too convenient. You see where this is going. He and his cronies are trying to break up our people's alliance. It has stood since the War of the Six Races, and he is playing into the hands of those granite dwarf fanatics who maintain we should not trust humans. He calms down a bit, fidgeting with his heavy silver bracers. I cannot turn to any mage in the Academy. They either work with Reinhardt or fear him, and the Circle will not move against him either. That is why I have come to you for help. So what is it you need help with? The dwarf looks up at you as if weighing you up. Standing up to the magistrate is no simple feat, but if you could prove his foul play in this affair, the dwarves and all of Sevenkeeps will surely be grateful. I do have a bone to pick with the magistrate. Excellent, the dwarf exclaims, beaming. We think someone tampered with the adamantium in our mines. A magical curse, perhaps. The miners have been reporting disturbances as well. He drops a few scrolls on your table. I will let my people know that you are working for our cause. I look forward to hearing what you will find. Oh. Jim, did you remember we bought adamantium? I didn't. With the adamantium ready, the crystal chamber can be constructed. This is going to have to wait. The crystal chamber. 90 mana and 9 days. Alright. Does it work? Alright. Babonk. Not losing that. You must be mental. Now we're actually in a bit of a disadvantage this week. Because Nor has decided to influence the outcome of some of these battles. But, that's fine, I suppose.
Yes.
We'll deal with it. Okay, remember? The Veil Guard has the grip of Nor. Anything he kills will not come back from the dead. So it is not worth kissing that. We'll kiss this. We'll kiss this. Spawn this here. They come back in 3 turns?
Yes.
Well, usually. After Nor's grip, I don't think they can come back. Who knows? Maybe they can.
Yes.
Alrighty, who needs a heal?
Yes.
Delete. 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 We were gonna lose units in that fight? Come on now. It's no Meldec. They're facing the Black Baron and they're gonna take out anything with this stack. A heroic victory. Armor for the high muckamuck. 15 health. I like it. More mana? I like it. About to reach level cap, too. That's nice. So this is a spawner. As long as this is active, it's going to spawn shite. We don't want that. We want this to stop spawning things. And enter my domain as a source of infinite money. Or at least a respectable amount of money.
Yes.
Go here. Go here. Can't help but notice that the AI is not too keen. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say not too keen on attacking someone in parry, but it worked out. Alrighty. If you could kiss him. And him.
Yes.
Should have kissed him, honestly. Should have gone into parry mode, honestly. Yeet. There we go. Attack of opportunity. Okay, so he has been kissed. Wishing out to be really not so wise. That's okay. Whatever. Oh, it's not dead.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Be really great if we get level 15, but I don't think we're going to. Oh, look at that. We are going to get level 15. This unit's missile attacks do not suffer from range penalty. Ooh. The throwing elixir of subjugation. I can enslave people with a potion. The Vial of Nord to create 100% death, minus 100% death resistance, or this unit does not require actions to use consumables. Interesting. I bet this is really strong. If I were using consumables. I might take long range expert. Inferno. Target random enemies within 5 radius around the user 5 times and deal 27 elemental damage on every hit. That sounds cool. Sure. Alright, well, we have this undead legion lurking around. Burgle, my boy. Oh, nice. Your stack is trying to get to you. +2 focus is probably the way here. So she can keep healing. Keep on healing, keep on healing. Damage, why not? Maybe speed would have been better. So they would have some more ash, if that's what's giving me this elemental... Beagle elemental stuff. I don't know what you're going to find out here in the ocean, but... Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Who's green again? Oh, area. I have located area of the light. Whose stack do you go to? I guess Burgles? Hmm. You can keep following, I suppose. The tower can move, but I don't want it to. Alright, let's end the turn and see the consequences of my many, many actions, shall we? I would also like to start enchanting my weapons, but... I think there's a chance here, but it's really, really low. I don't have white damage, but I do have elemental damage to bring against him. Shit. How fucking dare you? Game's insulting me with that location. Hold on. I need to kill something real quick. Before we end the day. I was just about to complete my lodge. It was going to come up and grow and expand and encompass all of the great money. No. This random ass stack that spawned from who knows where. That was an incredible shot.
Yes.
From the archers. They're still ripping it from downtown. Okay. Some of them move forward. Alright. How much damage are you doing? A respectable amount. So who gets the kiss of death? Probably you. Because I think you can just delete it. You can delete that too. Alright, I'll just kiss those. That there.
Yes.
You can delete this one with the most health.
Yes.
You can swing
Yes.
into elemental, which doesn't kill, but then you can kill. Nice. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just guard that one, not the whole turn. Whatever. Not like too much changed, I don't think. We'll just do some more kissing. Everyone loves to get kissed, right?
Yes.
I'm amazed that didn't kill. Well, okay. Three spiders for one archer. I think he's dead. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. Deleted. Purged by the lights. I've claimed my revenge. Okay. I'm just gonna slap that lodge back down. Can't believe. No, I can. Things have gone that way today. It's just that kind of day. Alright. We'll get in our tower. Start moving. And a grooving. Put the lodge back down. Around about here. Two turns of bow crap. A heroic victory. Adding the mine to the camp. I need to get rid of you too. Because you're going to wander. I guarantee you. I suppose I could do it this way. I realized I'm taking the... We're just going to keep playing for a moment longer. Don't worry. Where's flight? Why is it not here? Say, what do you mean I can't attack this? I can fly now. We can totally attack this. I'm just excising my wrath. Because I
Yes.
am upset. They made me waste 2 turns. But I'll show them what it means. I will show them my undying wrath.
Yes.
They will break beneath the endless tide. Okay. Good dazing, I think. Spiders, spiders, everywhere there's spiders.
Yes.
We'll do some healing next turn, I think. Backspace is such a good end turn button. I wouldn't think it would be, but it is. Deleted. Okay.
Yes.
We can just have this kill.
Yes.
And we can full heal. You can head this way. I was hoping that thing would die so you can move in. This works, I guess. Hello. I have a death moment. Boom. Okay. The unnecessary wandering undead have been slain. There's a little bit more to the west. But that's okay. I'm out of movement, but this unit can also use a leader stack slot. Oh, that's interesting. Resistance against negative status effects, free attack, or 20 health. 20 health it is. Willpower is pretty good. Alright, the sorceress is level 15. Nor's Boon grants 50% white resist, and this unit deals with death damage. Puppet, take over an enemy unit in one range for 1 turn. That could be very strong. Spider Familiar, upkeep changed by +1 mana, is accompanied by 1 spider in battle, or 20 health. Spider Familiar it is. We're going full for the Broodfather, if you know what I'm saying. And it looks like Hokan wants to fight. So you know what, Hokan? You want to fight? We'll fight. Next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Next time, we bring our wrath to Hokan, construct the Crystal Tower, recruit our heroes again. I hope this revive thing works for them, because as far as I'm aware, the only way that apprentices come back from the life is through a lodge, but because their lodge was down, they're dead. However, supposedly I still have 4 apprentices. We'll see. We'll try it out next time. Thank you to the patrons and the channel support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to see my channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as we go face to face with Hokan Ashir.